So hopefully somebody's took the time and read on Wikipedia about the Cleveland Street murders. Now, I think that's the hub of the whole thing. The reason why there was a Crippen murder, a Cream was hung and mentioned in Jack. And then prior to that, you've got Tom Letty in the Batty Street case. Also the Ripper case and the Torso murders, Pinchin Street even, which is interesting because I think that's around the time as well. Right, so as in the canon of Conan and the originality of his stories. Okay, if you look on YouTube, I'm going to give you another something else to watch. It's basically Jeremy Brett stars in a classic series. It's the Sherlock Holmes series. Series 1, Episode 1, and it's an ITV drama. And I think if you watched that and read the Cleveland Street scandal, you'll see so many similarities. When the king says Irene Adler, Eagle, and the king who comes for help from Sherlock mentions he was a prince at the time. It's just stuff like that. And right at the end, you get him mentioning revenge. Now, revenge was before was written also in a book. This is another one, but there was also his first book in 1887, I think it was, A Study in Scarlet, where there was writing on the wall, which I've mentioned, and it was written in blood, was Rache. Now, Rache was revenge in German, and he's here saying in this one, it is A Scandal in Bohemia. It's just been renamed. I'm sure it was originally Scandal in Bohemia. But right towards the end, he says revenge. Now, that would mean revenge came after they'd started the Torso murders. So, and before the Ripper murders. And that would fit in with my canonical 5. So the revenge was they couldn't catch you, and they'd killed a few previously. It's the Torso murders. They couldn't catch you. She was in fear for her life. So they started. There was a book with revenge written in it, and then we have the Llewellyn Code starting off the 5 stage crime scenes. So they'd have an excuse for dead bodies. Right, so I'm going to leave it at that, but if you can watch the Jeremy Brett, it doesn't come up as A Scandal in Bohemia, but when you connect the dots to that and to the Cleveland Street scandal, I think you'll be quite surprised how many different books do. Now, in the first 5 minutes of that, it talks about addiction and things up to about, well, the 5 minutes, and I think that bit's the bit that's based on his dad, and his actions in it are showing symptoms of the Gelsemian poisoning. So anyhow, just try and watch that if you can, and I think that'll make you realise where we're going with this. My theory, and just my theory. Thank you.